You're wondering where this is? Right outside my bedroom window. Okay. And you want to know what time it is? 6:36 a.m. These people began doing that outside my window at about 4:45 a.m. I woke up with another nosebleed and a painstaking headache because of all of this. Okay, then you got the traffic, not on only this side, but on that side. And then this is the Long Island Railroad. That's a train going through. So you have three elements. Four elements, rather. So, like I said, you see that? He just dumped that in there. You see all of that dust? Now, which way is that dust pushing? Because Manhattan is this way. So, which way is this dust pushing? Which way is it pushing? Take a good look. It's pushing towards this building's direction. It's pushing towards this building's. And somebody's out there smoking a cigarette. Somebody's sitting in their window smoking a cigarette. Because there's secondhand smoke is coming in my window. And they were told that they cannot smoke. They're not allowed to smoke. I hope they can see me because I could damn sure them. I could definitely see them. So and I don't care if they see me. I don't care. Got other buildings over here too. I don't understand why is this here? Why is this here? Then you got people below me sitting outside of their window. They're smoking a cigarette because I can smell it coming right in here. I can smell it. Let me show you guys something. Okay, this is my dream catcher. You see which way the feathers are blowing? They're blowing into my apartment. So the people that's down below me on the third floor, second floor, whatever, who's sitting in their window smoking their cigarette, is coming in my apartment. You see that? It's blowing right in. What that guy just did with the junkyard, it's coming right in. It's blowing right in. You see that? It's all coming in my apartment. It's coming all up in here. That dust from that over there, what he just did, he just dumped, that's all coming in. It's coming in and it's causing this. Where do you think that comes from, or where do you think that is? Because me, Miss Collins, I'm not touching it. For every nosebleed that I have, I took a picture. Look at this. The wind is blowing everything in here. It's blowing in here. It's blowing in here. Let me tell you something. This right there, that's Manhattan. That's where the water is. That's Manhattan. Okay? Okay, and it's blowing, the wind is blowing in my direction over here. So what this guy just did with that, and this is what they do. It could be 90 degrees outside. It could be 100 degrees, and they'll be doing stuff like that. What he just did, dumping fumes and everything. And then you got the people in the courtyard smoking a cigarette. And then you got the people in the hallways sitting there smoking a cigarette. And then you got the people who's right below me smoking a cigarette. Meanwhile, New York City Housing Authority, you want to claim that our children are safe? There's no safety here for neither my child or for myself. There is no safety here for neither one of us. And my employer is watching this. And who my employer is, you report to my employer. Who's higher than you, New York City Housing Authority? Because whoever is higher than you, that's who is watching this. You report to them. So when I become sicker, when I come in and I have the bronchitis and I'm coughing, and they're asking me, Miss Collins, is this the condition? Is this caused by your living condition? Because you're one of our hardest working employees, and we need to make sure that you're okay. I'm not okay. My son is not okay. We are not okay. Okay, there comes the train. Here she comes. Yep. And there she goes. See that? So you got the dump. You got the train. Traffic over here and traffic over there. No greenery. No other than this type of greenery. But you don't see no grass. You don't see any little gardens, any flowers or anything. You just see brick, plastic with mold or whatever you want to call it on there. I don't know what that is. The fumes, the corrosion, the rust, the dust from all of that over there, the traffic, and that's what's coming into our windows. That's what's entering in. You couldn't find something else to put out here. You couldn't make a better choice in terms of what you put underneath individuals' windows. You didn't think that this is going to cost you at all? Miss Collins, how was that window it's coming in your window? Right there. In is blowing in my window. Blowing in. You see, that's how hard. It's bending. It is bending the feather. Let me move the feather away behind. See? Okay. I put it there, and now I'm pulling it back over here. So, yes, your fumes that you allow is coming in to my window. It's causing me nosebleeds. It's causing me headache. Migraine headaches. Yeah. That's what it's doing. The building that I'm living in is owned by the New York City Housing Authority. Here she comes. The other way. Boom. This is your ideal of being safe and clean and connected. This is your way of showing residents that you care, right? And Miss Collins, we showed you apartments. You showed me Swallow. You showed me slum. You showed not only me, but you showed attorneys. You showed the world because I made videos of what was shown. You showed the entire world what you show people as a result of your asbestos, mold, mildew. What you show people who contracted pneumonia and asthma. A little boy, my son, contracted pneumonia. And I showed you the video of him in the hospital. Contracted asthma. I showed you a video of him in the hospital with that too. Sleep apnea, everything you could think of. I showed you the videos. And you show us Swallow as a means of you trying to remediate and trying to correct. How dare you? Where do you get off? How dare you? Let me tell you something. I hope they have a really big screen inside the courtroom. Because I'm sure the judge is going to want to sit there. I'm going to make sure I bring popcorn too. Because trust me when I tell you, with all of these videos, I can write a story. I can write a story and sell it. I can write a book. It would be the biggest seller you've ever seen. #1 seller. This is terrible. Junk. Junk outside of the windows of residents. Junk. Look at this. Trash. Trash. This is hilarious. Miss Collins, who do you work for? Wouldn't you like to know? You're gonna know. You're gonna know, boy. And for all those individuals at 250 Broadway and 90 Church Street, the ones that I spoke to on the phone, the ones that I spoke to by way of email, I'm putting your name on the table. I'm putting your name on the table. That's without question. Everybody who I've reached out to, everybody who I've contacted by way of documentation, information, emails, whatever, I don't care how high of a seat that you are sitting in. I don't care how high a position that you hold. You're going to be abased. You're going to be demoted. You're going to be whatever you want to call it. Because when I put this information forward, nobody's not going to be interested in who you are and what you do. They're not. A simple transfer to a building where your majority live, not your minority. You couldn't pluck something out the wall for me. You couldn't put me, Miss Collins, let us show you this so we could just keep you quiet. Miss Collins, come into the office. We would like to discuss something with you so we could just, offer you this unit so we could, your son can heal, you can heal, and we could just shut you up. No, you didn't want to do that. You wanted to be petty, and you wanted to be selfish and ignorant, and you wanted to be crazy. Okay? Making my appointed attorneys angry. You angered attorneys. You frustrated attorneys. These attorneys that sat with your attorney, my attorneys were so pissed off at your attorney. So pissed off. They're like, Miss Collins, ugh. What in the crap was that? And it's like, I told you. So they are, trust me when I tell you, They're geared up. They're just waiting for that appointed time. But they are ready and they are waiting. They are on standby. They're like, Miss Collins, whatever videos you make sure you post it. We will see it and retain it. Sure enough. What a disgrace. What a disgrace that you can have something like this outside of the windows of residence. Look at this. Look at this. What is this on top of my AC? This is coming from the windows. This is coming from the windows. Cheap windows. Cheap, disgusting windows. Nasty, cheap, disgusting windows. Cheap as hell. Look at the debris. Look at the debris in here. The debris. Look at the debris. Oh, you don't keep your apartment clean? Like hell I do. I keep my apartment very clean. Very. You got rocks coming into your window. What do you do? What do you do? Rocks. Rocks coming in. Mold on the floor. That's mold, boo-boo. That is mold in my tile. Asbestos mold. You see all of that? Mold in my tile. And this is what's in my son's room, too. Got tile breaking off. Let me tell you something. I'm going to let it go. It's going to get where it's going to get. And I'm going to call the news. I'm going to call Monica Morales. I'm going to call Lisa Evers. I'm going to call. And they're going to come right in here. They're going to come right in here. Let the chips fall where they may. Y'all see my toolbox. Y'all saw the items that I had to purchase from Home Depot. All that type of different stuff, trying to repair things on my own. She's not doing that anymore. Absolutely not. So New York City Housing Authority, you should know, you need to pick your battles. Because you're losing. You're losing horribly. You're losing.